In Egyptian mythology, Sekhmet is a warrior goddess, as well as goddess of healing. She is depicted as a lioness, and one of the first deities famous for her ferocity. She was seen as the protector of the pharaohs, and led them in warfare. Upon death, Sekhmet continued to protect them, bearing them to the afterlife. Sekhmet was the daughter of the sun god Ra, who acted as the vengeful manifestation of Ra's power, the Eye of Ra. Sekhmet would engage the enemies of Ra, and act as the representation of his strength and rage on earth. She could take the form of the Eye of Ra, but also a deity in its own right. In other accounts, she was the offspring of Ra and Hathor. She was the consort of Ptah, and her offspring was Nephitim. Sekhmet is most commonly depicted as a lioness or a woman with the head of a lion, and her image was used as battle insignia, as both in warfare and protector of pharaohs. Once, the ancient Egyptian sun god Ra became very angry, because humanity wasn't following his laws and preserving balance. So Ra sent Sekhmet to destroy mortals, who conspired against him. In other tales, it was goddess Hathor in the form of Sekhmet, who brought destruction on humans as per Ra's instructions. Sekhmet's bloodlust was not quenched at the end of battle, that led to her destroying almost all of humanity, but Ra intervened to save humanity. The sight of the carnage made him regret his decision, and order Sekhmet to stop. Her bloodlust was so strong that she wouldn't listen. To stop her, Ra poured out beer, to make it look like blood. Mistaking the beer for blood, she became so drunk, that she gave up the slaughter and returned peacefully to Ra. Sekhmet was considered the wife of the god Ptah, and mother of Nephitim. She was also said to be the mother of a lion god Mahes, and sister to cat goddess Bastet. Sekhmet's fearsome reputation led to her being adopted as a military patron by many Egyptian pharaohs, since she was said to breathe fire against the enemies of Egypt. The powerful pharaoh Ramesses the Great wore the image of Sekhmet, as she is depicted as riding Ramesses' horse, and blistering the bodies of enemies with her flames. Sekhmet had different festivals during a year, an annual festival held at the beginning of the year called a festival of intoxication. The Egyptians danced and played music to soothe the wildness of the goddess, and drank great quantities of wine, ritually to imitate the extreme drunkenness that stopped the wrath of the goddess. Her main cult center was located in Memphis, but a number of temples were built in her honor, dating from the 5th dynasty. Sekhmet was a feared goddess, but she was also praised for her role in healing and keeping plagues away. Bastet the cat goddess is the deity most closely associated with Sekhmet. While Sekhmet is harsh and vengeful, Bastet on the other hand is kind and more pleasant. The two were so similar that they were later viewed as two aspects of the same goddess.